Borderline personality disorder. As you all know, it's a condition I suffer with, and this is kind of my journal because, well, you can't really find anything on borderline personality when you look for it. At least I haven't. If you have, please let me know where I can find it. There's a comment section, you can let me know there. My main source is YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. It's what I do. It's actually why I haven't been able to put out a video. I said I've been wanting to do a video a day, but I haven't put out a video in 2 days on this channel because I have another channel that I'm working on, which is a total side channel, has nothing to do with this channel whatsoever. But unfortunately, I've been focusing on that too much, and I really should focus on this one, because this is the one that's important. Borderline personality disorder is what's important. My other channel, it's a bunch of stupid shit. That's not going to help anybody at all. I mean, it's stupid shit. Not that I'm saying this channel is going to help anyone either. I mean, you all hate me, so it really doesn't matter. But in looking on YouTube, I've tried to find someone out there, a YouTuber, that maybe would help all the other people with borderline personality disorder. And I haven't been able to find one. I've found a couple that go through the same rhetoric that I would find if I were to look at David Hopkins' video. And we all know how I feel about Mr. Dr. David Hopkins. The only thing I can find, the only YouTube videos I can find on borderline personality disorder is either some fucking psychiatrist saying, you know, either talking bad about us or talking bad about us. That's all they do. They just talk bad about us. They just talk shit about us. They might make it sound nice, but no psychiatrist wants to deal with us. They don't. Trust me, I know. They don't. The last thing in the world they want to do is deal with us. Why? Because you can't just fucking give us a prescription and send us on our merry fucking way. Thank you. No. You can't. Because it's not a chemical imbalance. So yeah, the worst thing a psychiatrist wants is a borderline patient. So you get a bunch of YouTube videos with a bunch of psychiatrists trying to talk all nice, but really saying, fuck borderlines. So you know what I say? Fuck psychiatrists. And then you get these poor sons of bitches that do have borderline personality disorder all shaming themselves and feeling bad about themselves and thinking they're the problem. And that really pisses me off because they're not the problem. Alright? And I want to make this crystal fucking clear to all of you with borderline personality disorder. Are you listening? It's not your fault. It is not your fault. But they're all going to try to convince you that it's your fault and that there's something wrong with you. But there's nothing wrong with you. Okay? There's something wrong with them. And it's always been something wrong with them. Even from the very beginning. How do you think you got borderline personality disorder in the first place? Come on. It was always them. But they want us to change. They want us to change the way we feel about the world, the way we look at the world. But they're the fucking sons of bitches that made us this way. They created us. They don't want to own up to it. They sure the fuck don't want to admit it. But they made us. Now am I saying because they made us the way we are that we should just, you know, run amok? No. And the way we act is not proper for a bunch of people that have no emotion, that can't understand. You got to think of them as emotionally retarded, just incapable. They can't understand us because they don't know what it's like to feel emotion. That's the key thing. They don't understand what it's like to feel emotion. They think they do, They think they do, but they don't. And you know how much you have to do to make a Norm cry? You know how much you have to do to make me cry? Just play a Snuggles commercial and fuck it, I'm done for the day. I'll be crying all fucking day long. Norms don't cry over a Snuggles commercial. And if they do, there's probably something fucking wrong with them. They need to seek psychiatric help. So anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. So I've been looking through YouTube for the last 2 years. 2 years I've been going through YouTube trying to find videos on borderline personality disorder. And really what I've looked for is a YouTuber out there that has borderline personality disorder that would help all of us other people with borderline personality disorder. And not just shove us down the road of, oh, it's your fault, go get treatment, it's your fault. There's something wrong with you. But I haven't found that YouTuber yet. And I know there are people out there with borderline personality disorder that need somebody out there to help them to realize what they're going through, but not to just shame them all the time and tell them it's their fucking fault, because it's not. It's not their fault. They made us this way. So we should not bow down and just act like our condition is bad, because it's not. Really, if you think about it. What's so wrong about borderline personality disorder? Except the fact that the normal people can't handle it because they have no emotion. If they had emotion, then they could handle it. But they don't. They're inconsiderate fucking jackass pricks, and they always have been, and we know that. And it should come to no surprise to anybody that human beings are naturally heartless fucking pricks. We're the special ones. We're the human beings that aren't heartless fucking pricks. But it's a curse, because living in a world of heartless fucking pricks drives you insane. So here's what I propose. I propose you all stop feeling like you're the problem. And try to have sympathy on those around you. The heartless fucking pricks. And just remember that they're heartless fucking pricks, but they cannot help themselves. This is the way they are. And no matter how much you try to convey your emotions to them, they will never understand, because they're incapable of understanding. They are incapable of it. It's impossible for them. They can't do it. They just cannot do it. And there's really nothing other than torture that might sway them. But I think they're too far gone. Unless, I'm assuming that your friends are going to be in the like teen year. Yeah, it's too far gone. You can't abuse them now to give them emotion. So they're a lost cause. They will never feel emotion the way we do. But don't shame yourself over it. Just try to have patience with them. All these videos I watch are all like, you have to be patient with the person with borderline personality disorder. You got to realize the person... No, that's completely backwards, people. We, having borderline personality disorder, have to be patient with them, because we do not have the problem. We experience life with emotion, and I don't really think I'd want to give that up. Yes, it sucks when a Snuggles commercial comes on and I weep uncontrollably for 45 to 2 days. It kind of sucks, but at least I feel, right? So I'm going to try to be there for all of you. Since every video on YouTube I can find seems to shame us and just tell us that we're wrong, I'm going to try to be that one voice that shouts out through the darkness and tells you you are not wrong, you're not the problem, They are the problem. But we have to help them. They're the majority. When the crazy people are running the loony bin, best to act crazy, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to try to do a video a day. Tune in. I love you all. You're all great. And that's really all I got to say. So...